maybe I touch later that just like beginnings of Brawl. But either way, a long historied rival friendship. I don't even know between these two.
They're friend enemies.
Frenemies.
They're friend enemies because I know that they kind of have their disagreements personally about viewing of just like how the game is played. And overall, it really comes out in their play because Sergio likes to play offensive. But DisqoBunny, he's a bit more of the defensive type player.
And I think that AeroLink himself definitely is an incredibly defense-oriented player as well. Like, he's not afraid to slow it down. That's one thing that both of them have in common is they know when to step on the gas, they know when to pump the brakes. But what makes them different is how they approach the game. We look at AeroLink and he is all about the individual frames. How do you play the game? Whereas Disco is the kind of person who will play the person sitting next to him.
That is actually a very good analogy, and it's something I can segue into here real quick, is that there are really two distinct ways to play this game, and one is the M2K way, which is just like, I'm going to get this 100 times out of 100 times. It's just like the point of minute perfection. But then there's also the more traditional sports style of playing it in this game, where you're more so just understanding what the intentions of your opponent are and using your options to overpower their options with their intentions. Yeah,
that's just different types of people, right? Some people are planners and some folks are just great at improv. Being able to adapt on the fly. And that's not to sell anyone's adaptation or anyone's tech skill short either. I think they're both phenomenal in that department as well.
I mean, you really gotta get to this if you really do want to get good at this game. It's just like you have to understand fundamentals, tech skill. You have to understand how to read players, because the games and the matches in Smash 4 are more drawn out than any other Smash game.
I don't know about that, man. Like 64, those matches take so long at times because it's just, a gun to your head,
Yeah, because like if you get hit once, it's over. It's just like there with Kirby and Jigglypuff just jumping over and over again, seeing who gives up the high ground first.
Yeah, but I mean, it's more than that. It's the whole time. It's just what we're talking about right now. Just the download of information, making the right adaptations, making the right callouts.
And that's one thing that that DisqoBunny is pretty good with, is just knowing what to go for and then what to go for next.
I know. Incredibly close game between the two. But AeroLink, of course, Bayonetta, again, known for having a significantly better punish game in this matchup than a character like Diddy Kong. Overall, though, I feel like many Bayonetta mains feel like they struggle pretty heavily in this matchup. Most notably, Zenotto and Tyroi going back and forth with so many sets, but at the end of the day, it feels like Zenotto has the heavy advantage there.
Yeah, and I think that one of the big reasons behind that is Banana.
Right.
Banana just plays such a good part in not only being able to dictate the kind of space that Bayonetta has available in neutral, but also punish opportunities, not only from that side B, but from the fact that she gets more to landing lag, the more special she uses in the air. And instead of going for something more traditional like a grab or a dash attack, why not secure and guarantee your punish by using Banana?
This is a big thing. How do you deal with Peel? It's the question AeroLink's been going to be asking himself throughout this entire match. Right now, having it in hand, that time changing things up slightly. We're so used to him throwing it off of the stage, getting out of the picture, but he's showing that he's not afraid to use it offensively as well. Great shielding, great patience from AeroLink here. He actually has Disco in a really bad spot.
Oh, nice.
And that was incredibly tricky. AeroLink not going for the back air, instead just tried to find the moment to get the grab. Disco reading ahead there. Getting out of a bad spot. And Peel in hand now. Disco only needs a knockdown in order to close things out.
He just needs a down tilt.
But AeroLink doesn't need much either. There it is. Up tilt, up air. And a down to the wire finish for this first game.
That was still just very good notice, a very good awareness from it, because he knew that DisqoBunny was looking for a down tilt, because at that point, he wasn't going to get anything off of grabs aside from stage control. So let's just play patient, wait for him to try to go in the air, up tilt, and then just jump, double jump, up air. And overall, I'm not sure what he's going to ban, he's probably going to ban Lilat. That's what I think that AeroLink is going to do, and as a result, probably.
Really? See, I know that. You know, with Bayonetta in particular, like AeroLink loves Lilat because the tilting stages combined with the
allows
bullet
him
climax.
to camp.
Yeah. So here,
But overall, we're gonna take it to FD.
and off the gate, you're seeing Disco. Uncontested damage so far, but this is, of course, how this matchup tends to play out. Diddy Kong is going to be getting traditionally more openings, but the couple of openings that Bayonetta gets rack up so much more damage.
Yeah, it's just like the matter of Bayonetta's punish game is just so much better than Diddy Kong. But not to leave Diddy Kong out in the rain here, because he still has a very potent punish game.
He's definitely much more well-rounded, I feel. Probably one of the most well-rounded characters in the entire cast.
Yeah, I mean, just neutral, really good. Banana, forward air, a couple moves that are really good in neutral, like down tilt. A lot of Diddy Kongs at high percents will use down tilt as kind of just like, can I get this option from you?
Yeah, they get decent damage off of like the knockdowns, the grabs that they get in general. But generally speaking, it's like okay, I got an up air, and yeah, that's the end of my sequence. There's never really like a moment where you're looking like at a Diddy Kong's punish game and you're just like, when will it end?
Yeah, it's just like these quick little punishes that have decently good percent that are overall solid punishes.
Like right here, right? It's just let me get the damage, let me get the breathing room, let me get the peel. Rinse, repeat, and right there. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, and he just read that witch time and then just banana, just juiced up an F smash.
Disco hovering around the peel area. It's almost like he's just.
Oh yes, got out.
And very unfortunate moment there for Disco, certainly. Still has peel in hand, still another chance to get a knockdown. I wonder if he's going to be getting the Zenotto. No. See, I'm thinking maybe he's going to be employing what Zenotto does, right? Like knockdown, down tilt, up smash. The go-to.
And it's yeah, because like just knockdown, down tilt, because down tilt is such a good confirmer into just more of his moves. Oh, I like the little flare right there. I know that's something that some of them use pretty often is just up throw down air because it allows you another follow-up chance. And Sergio, they're trying to play a little bit cutesy with Z-drop aerials.
This is where things get very tricky for AeroLink.
Now he's got to find a way to take out this stock.
And it was for a while in that awkward percent. Now I think a forward throw at the ledge should be able to get the KO. Back air as well.
It should most likely be able to KO. It definitely will KO now. Ooh, but he saw it and was able to get a punish out of it, but just only got banana.
Banana in hand for Disco. Hoping to just pad the lead. If you can tack on maybe 20 or 10 more percent here, that's more than enough extra credits for my liking.
Oh, no, not a... That was a bit of a hasty air dodge from him right there. Bayonetta didn't really have anything out of that aside from an air dodge, and he just kind of was like, all right, I'll just air dodge. But now we're just kind of back in neutral. He's going to try to continue to get peel out because it's still a very potent option against Bayonetta.
Yeah, no, incredibly strong. But at the same time, we have to touch on how well AeroLink's been able to mitigate the peel. It's not like Disco's not getting any knockdowns, but overall, okay, forget it. That was like the biggest series of commentators' curses
in a row.
I think has ever happened in my entire commentary.
Uh-oh. Tough situation for Sergio right here. He's going to have to get back in stage. All right, he's got the stage back. He's got to try and make a play right here, and it's got to start with just getting something going.
Of course, but it's just one of those moments where he knows he can't be hasty either. He knows that at this kind of a percentage, if he gets hit by a down tilt, it could very well be the end of the game. But speaking of down tilts.
Ooh, nice, but he wasn't able to convert any more than just a couple specials there, and now we're just kind of hovering back in neutral. He's definitely gonna be trying to get banana, and then he's just dancing around and waiting for him to do something. Gets a very good grab there. And now he's just trying to kind of limit his ability to pull out peel.
You know, for how much of a rep Bayonetta gets for being such a punish-oriented character, we have to talk about how neutral-heavy AeroLink played that last stock, right?
Yeah.
Especially near the end there. I mean, of course, not able to clutch out the game, but it's one of those things that I think makes him a truly great player, right? Just, it doesn't seem like he gets scared often. Like, he goes into the game and he's like, you know what, this might be how things are playing out right now, but I still know what I need to do. I know I am this many steps away from achieving my win condition.
Yeah. And that's something that everybody should know, is that everybody should strive to have, is just like these steps. If I can achieve these steps, then I can move into a position to win the game. And now they're going to be looking to achieve their own keys to this match and taking this match and going all the way to grand finals.
Do you have any thoughts on Battlefield as the final stage for this game?
I mean, it's not completely out of nowhere for AeroLink to pick this stage, though I think he either would have picked, he probably should have either picked Town and City or maybe Battle or maybe Lilat, though this stage makes sense in the fact that he's playing Diddy Kong because of the fact that it is a more condensed area. Sometimes he just doesn't have the real estate to go and pluck a banana. But I feel that these particular platforms, this layout of tri-platforms, it doesn't really help Bayonetta very much as far as combos go.
A lot of points to consider, a lot on the line right now. As we're seeing Disco still primarily having control of the peel. Of course, AeroLink, we've seen him use the peel a bit more offensively as this set has progressed. But the big thing is just trying to avoid it first and foremost.
Yeah, just trying to get to the point where he doesn't get hit by it, but his shield gets hit by it. And then he just jumps out of shield and takes the banana into his hand.
Exactly. And I think to help really make that happen more consistently, you're seeing him play at a particular range. In general, he's playing at a range where he's trying to stuff out any chances Disco might have of actually pulling it out initially. But beyond that, if Disco does get the throw, then he's in a prime position in general to be able to do a quick shield and then jump up and get the peel. Either way, incredibly close final game. Initial stock up tilt.
Not quite.
That's when this counter pick is definitely helping out. But even the larger blast zones here on Battlefield will do him no way.
It is not going to stop you whenever you get hit by
a
nice.
Brilliant drop zone nair from AeroLink.
And that was overall a pretty good option because really the only thing that he could do is just down. Just his side B would only take him downward. I don't believe that he had a jump. But even then, the nair was a good option because if he tried to up B immediately out of it, barrels get knocked away. But now we're just kind of back in neutral. He's trying to get the heel slide, but good shielding and awareness from DisqoBunny because he's going to be able to get another conversion off of that.
Curly Disco. Having peel in hand, but again, AeroLink playing such a close combat game is preventing Disco from having as many opportunities as he did previously. Again, with AeroLink's playstyle right now, it's almost like he just wants to suffocate Disco and make him think twice about ever pulling out the peel.
Yeah, though it's definitely going to be tough to do because there are times where he doesn't really push stage as much as he should against Diddy Kong, and as a result, that affords DisqoBunny the real estate to run back and pluck a banana.
Just the back and forth adaptation on the peel game is remarkable. AeroLink was using a lot of witch twists earlier on to take peel off of the table as Disco would pluck them. Disco started changing up where he would pluck the peels from, and then AeroLink adapted by just running up and just grabbing the peel upon the new landing zone.
Yeah, and it's just like both. Not only that, but both of them understand the gravity of what banana can actually do for both of them, and that's why you're seeing it. Even though DisqoBunny is having a higher clear rate on hitting him with banana, there's also been a lot of shielding between the two. It bounces up, they grab it, and then they either use it or they just kind of chuck it and maybe just wing it.
This is a formidable spot for AeroLink. Ew, Disco had the right idea, but didn't space the up smash properly. Now AeroLink, another chance. He knows he needs to try to push the advantage, but it's not going to happen. Disco knocked down into up smash, and that's all she wrote.
And DisqoBunny is going to go to grand finals for, I think, the second time for like 2 times in a row.
Yeah, don't know if it was, last week, of course, Grand Finals being Cosmos Trella, but I think maybe the week before was Disco. And I forgot who was his opponent.
It was Karna.
That's tough.
Yeah, last week was Cosmos Trella, and then the week before that was Disco and Karna. God, let's talk about that Trella and Cosmos match real quick.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was honestly, a lot of people have kind of been sleeping on him, and I mean, it's